3, 2, 1. Initiative fire.
That was the mighty Tappan Zee Bridge being demolished back in January. Built in 1955, the 3-mile-long construct that crosses the Hudson was designed to last only 50 years, but instead lasted more than 60. Now replaced by the Mario M. Cuomo, the structure and the plan to replace it has been hallmarked as one of the most efficient and budget-effective on record. In the documentary Rebuilding History, 3 Miles Across the Hudson, meet the people responsible for making this new structure a reality.
Everything has a life expectancy to it, whether it's a bridge, a tunnel, a roadway.
I go over the bridge at least once, twice a week. Bridge is over 50 years old. Do I take my life in my own hands? I feel I do sometimes.
If anything were to fail, it would be disaster.
We knew that this was an important project for us. We knew that it had to be built, and we knew that we had the membership and the know-how to build a bridge.
We have the best workforce in the country. There is no doubt.
We were excited about this. We wanted to be part of history.
The most spectacular project on the Thruway is the historic Tappan Zee section.
We built it all. You looked over, you were there.
In about 5 years, boom.
We have approximately 150 carpenters working on site there.
This is a bridge that symbolizes what was and what can be. And this is a bridge from yesterday to tomorrow.
Joining us now is Kevin McCabe, the executive producer of Rebuilding History. Kevin, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, so first of all, a movie about a bridge. How did this even come to be?
A movie about a bridge. So what we do, I work for the Carpenter Contractor Trust, which is a marketing and advocacy group for union carpenters and contractors. And what we do is we work to promote and market the virtues of what our members do. And generally speaking, we'll do a 3-minute video to speak to that, 3 to 5 minute video. 3 years ago, and we embarked upon this, we saw it as a 3-minute video. Then we saw it as something longer. And working with our production crew, what we saw was we had the opportunity to do something significant on a legacy project. And what we didn't want to do is lose the opportunity to, you can't reshoot history. You have an opportunity to do it, you seize that moment. And we were able to seize the moment, and we did. And what we were able to put together was what we originally thought was a 3-minute video is now a short film documentary which has been recognized in several film festivals. So
for people who might not fully understand, what is the narrative that we're talking about here? Because is this, who is the star of this film? Is it the bridge? Is it the new bridge? Is it the people? What are we talking about?
All the above. It is actually, the story is told on parallel tracks. There is the whole discussion about the history of the bridge when it was originally built and all the issues that it went through to be rebuilt. And from the perspective of all the stakeholders, all the policyholders, all the decision makers. What we did correspondingly was we also told the story of rebuilding the bridge through the eyes of those who were actually working on it, the skilled tradespeople who went out there day in and day out and worked on this, what really is just, again, a legacy project. We're one of only 2 entities to have 24-hour access to this bridge. It was us and Homeland Security for the state of New York. And once again, you want to take and seize the moment. And we did. And what we did is we followed 4 members of our team from the Carpenters. And we followed them from sunrise to sunset. And the reason why is the impact of this bridge. This bridge is a profound impact, both from what it was in 1955 to what it is now. It is an example of what can be done. Also, its magnitude on the region's economy of bridging together between Westchester and Rockland County. And what we wanted to do is take this moment to have the members working on that bridge tell their story. And not only the story of what they do day in and day out under such unique circumstances, but also how they felt and the pride that they carried with them and the impact that it had on their daily lives.
What is the most important takeaway you want people to have from this film?
I think it is the pride that the members who went out there day in and day out. We drive across a bridge that's under construction, and generally speaking, we're probably white-knuckling it. We're probably thinking in our head, oh, great, we're going to be 20 minutes late. We are not thinking about the individuals who are creating a 22nd century masterpiece that is impacting not only the economy, the state, but also their individual lives. And in the documentary, we also go back and we found 2 members who worked on the original bridge.
Wow.
Yeah, going back to the early 1950s, from 52 to 55.
They're not still working on the new bridge.
They're not working on it. By the way, I think they could.
Oh, okay.
But they talked about their experience as well. Now, back in the early 50s, safety wasn't the paramount issue.
No.
It was getting it done.
Of course. Thank you so much for this film. It's really great, and it's, again, as you said, you either capture history or you miss history. So
yeah, I think we've captured it, and you can be found on social media. We're excited about
all right, well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. For more information on rebuilding history 3 miles across the Hudson, visit us on metrofocus.org.